Welcome to DTFJAX.com. I'm going to show you how to use the auto build feature in our gang sheet builder. You can place an order either by clicking on the order now drop down box that shows you the apparel DTF transfers, UV DTF decals. These are for the hard products such as tumblers, car windows, car decals. You can use them for your business, showing your logo, maybe hours on your front window, front door. There's a lot of uses for the decals. It's a new technology. It's fantastic. And then you can click on a gang sheet, apparel, or UV. This is where I'm going to click. When you're here, you can select whatever it is that you want to order. The gang sheet builder is the same for both products, whether it's for apparel or the decals. I'm going to go ahead and click on the apparel. When you come in here, chances are you do not know how long of a gang sheet that you need. With the auto build feature, you don't need to know. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here at 22 by 12 and click here to open the builder. Once you get to the builder, you have the choices. You can start a brand new gang sheet. You can open a previously ordered gang sheet, or you can choose the auto build. I'll do videos on starting a brand new gang sheet as well as open a previously ordered gang sheet. But right now we're just going to go through the auto build. The auto build allows you to upload multiple images at once and set the parameters for those. You can upload from your computer. You can bring images, previously used images from your saved account. You do need to have an account and log in to retrieve your images, or you can pull images in from the gallery. We upload images from time to time, and these are for your use. You can use them anytime you want to. They are set at 12 to 13 inches wide, 300 dpi with a transparent background. So these are good quality images. You can downsize them as needed for whatever it is that you're doing. I'm going to go ahead and pull some of these designs in, and I'll show you how the auto build feature works. This is where if you have one design and you need multiple images of, multiple quantities, it makes it super easy, super fast to get through it. You can use many images as I'm doing. It doesn't have any constraints on what it is that you do. All right, so I've got 5 different images. The next step that you would look at is setting the width. The width is always what you're looking to set. It's going to be based on the size of shirt that you're putting this on and where you're putting it. On the individual cards, I make suggestions for the width on the front. The back can hold bigger designs just because your back curves away from the image. Anyway, back to width. If you're looking at adult sizes, I recommend to maximize your gang sheet to use 10.5 wide. That makes it so that you can put 2 across on a gang sheet. And I'll show you what that looks like. I'm going to make them all 10.5. Leaving this lock aspect ratio, it changes the height in proportion of the image itself. I highly recommend you keep that locked. Let's go ahead and say how many of these we need. We're going to change this width to 10.5, and we need 20 of those. And this is where you can quickly upload images. Have the gang sheet builder do this for you. And the last one, I'm going to leave this one at 13. I'm going to show you what happens when you have something that is wider, even 11, and to show you what happens when I leave something at 11. We'll just do 3 of those. Then you click apply. It's going to give you choices. When we came in here, we left it at 22 by 12. Well, it's saying that order 37 of these, we're going to print all the designs that you have. Well, I'm going to print on a roll no matter what. So scroll down all the way to the bottom and look at the last one. This is going to tell you, okay, you need a 20-footer, one 20-footer, and one 7-footer in order to get all the designs that you want. Then we're going to click continue. As your gang sheet grows, the price per square inch decreases, so you definitely want to choose the bottom um, um, combination. All right, when you have more than one gang sheet, you're going to have, this is going to show you your active gang sheets. You have this active gang sheet, it's showing you, and then you have the second one that is 7 feet. All right, couple things going on here. One, you have the transparent background. Here's a visual aid. This helps you be able to see your design, especially if it's all white. You've got a gray, you got black, and then here is a cool new feature that you can change it to be whatever color you want it to be. Maybe it's going on a specific shirt. You want to take a look at that. You can certainly change that color. I'm going to scroll in all the way so I can see what I'm looking at. I'm going to take this back to a transparent. You have a box, a color around each image. That colored box has a legend over here. That legend tells you where you are in image resolution. Green is good. Green is optimal resolution. When you have an image selected, and you can tell by the black dots around the image, you can see the resolution over here. This image is at 372 dpi, and the optimal is 300. So we're looking pretty good there. I'm going to scroll down, and we have a gap here. The gap looks like it could fit one of these easily. So I'm going to go ahead and just duplicate to not waste any of this space. All right, so that looks pretty good for gang sheet 2. I'm going to go ahead and save this gang sheet, and we're going to go easy peasy. Save it. And let's go back to gang sheet 1 and see how it's looking zoomed in. Gonna zoom in all the way. And as you can see, me making everything 10.5, we have maximized the space of the gang sheet. Now, granted, not everything is going to work this perfectly. I did this intentionally to keep it simple. All right, so we've got some excessive space here. Not sure if this, I don't think this is going to duplicate. It did duplicate, but this space right here is not going to duplicate. What you can do, and look, perfect example, it duplicated it, but it is outside of the artboard. Having something outside of the artboard is bad. That means it's not going to print. So the best thing to do here is I'm going to use the arrow keys to move it up, see if that works. I'm just tweaking it up as little as I can, one by one. It's not really, I'm going to encroach this other one if I keep coming up, and I'll show you what happens when that goes. See, now I'm overlapping the other image. The box is turned blue. So if I want this to print and not waste space, I'm going to need to take this down. So I just took it down to 10 inches wide, and I'm going to click on it and start moving it back down. We got green again. I'm still inside the R4. We don't have any red. And I got space here. What am I going to do with that space? I don't want a blank space. I think I just want to print. I'm going to print another one of these. I'm going to duplicate it. Control D, because it's not going to let me duplicate it otherwise, because it's, and it put it up here. I duplicated it and see where it went. I zoomed all the way out to find out where it went, but it was there. So let's come back, zoom back in. It'd be nice if, all right, so we know we got to take this down quite a bit. Let's do 6. 6 works. 7 would work. All right, 7, it says 7's outside. All you do is just kind of move it around. There it is. All right, we maximize the space. We're going to go ahead and save this. And we're going to go easy, easy, save. Even though it's more designs. Anyway, all right, we saved our designs. We feel pretty good about not wasting any space here. Going back to being 10.5 inches wide, you can fit 2 adult sizes across the gang sheet. This is where you would go to click in Save All and Add to Cart. Here are the check marks. You want all these to be green. No overlapping images. Remember that happened and the boxes turned blue. No low resolution images. All of our boxes are green around the image and no items overlapping the artboard. If any of these are red with a red X through them, pay attention. Here, I'm going to show you real quick. I'm going to show you something. What would happen if one of these is, let's just go here, outside the artboard. If you go click and save all, it's going to say, hey, you've got items overlapping the artboard. You need to either do something about it. If you click confirm and add to cart, it's going to say the quality of some of your images could potentially be impacted. Do you want to print anyway? You click print anyway with any of these warnings, understand that it's going to print anyway. I'm going to print images as uploaded. Okay, so just be aware of that. All right, so I'm going to not do that. I'm going to go back here real quick. And all you do is when you have something like that, when you come back in here, you can't really tell what image is overlapping. And this is where you have to actually click on each image. And I recommend zooming in since I know what one it is. If you just click on an image, right? Okay, this one didn't turn the artboard red. This one didn't either. This one didn't either. But if I click on this one, see how clicking on that image turned the artboard red? All you have to do is just use your arrow key to move it over to a point where you're comfortable with it being not outside the artboard. Once the artboard changes from red to no color, you're inside the artboard. All right, we're going to go ahead and click save. Now we're back to the all green check boxes. We can confirm, add to cart. You want to read this and check it, add to cart and exit. Now, one of the things that we've noticed on checkout is if you use one of these, it defaults to shipping. You don't want to default to shipping. So click on checkout. Here's a order special instructions. You can certainly place some special instructions in there. I'm going to check out right here. This is normally it will default to ship or pick up at store. So this is where you want to be sure that you click on pick up at store. And if you want to pick it up, if you want it to ship, then do that. All right, so here we go. This is how you do it. If you got a discount code, apply it here. And that brings me to, I'll do a video on our rewards program to show you how to ensure that you're getting the right discount code to use for your orders. All right, please let us know if you have any questions. That is the auto builder. You can't break it. Get in there, play with it, let it do most of the work for you, and reach out to us if you have any questions. Thank you.